Okay guys, we are back with the 2025 Week in the Life product unboxing. So I got the numbers kit, the Week in the Life kit, and some extras. Got the album. And then some extra goodies here as well. So let me get this box off the desk here. Okay, so it's fun how this looks like chalk or paint, I guess, either one. You can still see some of the days going down the spine. I really love doing 10x8 Week in the Life albums, but since I just haven't been scrapbooking as much, last year I did the 6x8, which I still need to do and share a video on, and yeah, the size I think is working for my amount of what I've been doing. So this was the paper add-on pack. We'll do the 6x8 papers first. So we've got these blocks that are similar to the transparencies. So that could go in any day to create like a collage or use it in like 4x6 and 4x4 chunks to help tie the theme going throughout the album. I don't think this project's going to need that because everything is like either scallops or the exact same colors. And then I like that these don't just say like Monday, because then you can make the color whatever day you want if you want to mix and match these a little bit, or you can keep with the exact same color. So we've got the red, these are pink, yellow, green, like a peachy tan. This is more like a teal or Eagles green, if you will. Go birds. And then we've got like a slate blue kind of. And then there's these 4x10s, but you could easily crop that down to like a 3x8 or a 4x6 and 4x4s. There's one of each of those in the colors of the kit. Then we've got this like painterly wash in the colors of the kit. And then I think there's probably 2 each of these squares. I would have no doubt. Yeah, so and then 2 each of the squares to do whatever you want with. So that is the paper pack. And then we'll do the transparencies real quick. So these are pre-hole punch holes, but of course, since it's a 6x8 album, they'll need to be trimmed down. Transparencies don't really bend well. Excuse me. So I love that they are see-through with that window. It's such a cool idea. But yeah, I'll just have to pick and choose where I cut it, and then I will keep the strips and use them for something. You know, because Tuesday's inside, so it's Wednesday. Oh, it looks like these have a film on them that's going to need to be peeled off. I can see that. Thursday's up top, Friday down below, Saturday all the way to the left, and Sunday right in the middle. The nice part about most of these is that, like I was saying, we'll be able to trim and have extras, whether I use it in a pocket or as like a 3x8 size strip to attach another photo or journaling to. We shall see. I know Allie already put up her ideas. And we've got wooden hearts here. Always a no-brainer in coordinating colors. And I also really liked this transparency half circle set too, because it's so universal if you don't use them all in the kit. And these also have the film on them. But These will be fun to add onto photos or in pockets. And I love the words and the scripty font. And there's going to be colored discs. And then, of course, we have the days of the week. These are hard to hold on to. And then we've got the hollow with just the outline or script. And then we've got today looks like this. Smart and colors for every day. Then we've got remember and a color for every day or script. We've got thankful for this week in my life, more moments, and another color. So super cute. And you know, you don't have to keep them, you know, this way. You can also put them sideways or use it along the edge of something to turn things by like stapling it or stitching it on. But yeah, these are going to be really fun to play with. And I like that I have to decide if I'm going to mix and match or if I'm going to be like Monday's red and Tuesday's yellow, and that will be it. Because sometimes I think mixing and matching a little bit makes it more fun and interesting because everything does coordinate and it doesn't make it so static. But we'll see what I decide to do. I'll have to get all those peeled off too because they are like slipping and sliding around. All that plastic. Okay, so that is the add-ons. Let's look at the numbers kit and then we'll get to the main kit. Again, I like to keep these. Oh, and it's interesting that it's branded too, so I'm going to keep an eye out on. So we've got a little wrinkle in there. Sticker sheet 1 through 100. This could be really fun for like a count to 100 project. I don't even know what for what. Like you could do like your favorite songs or gosh, places you've been, favorite photos. Counting down the side here. Pieces of life right now by the numbers, transparency, vellum, and then life is currently measured by die cut sheet. Not die cut sheet. It could be 6x8 fill-in sheet. We've got our stickers, and we've got these oval shaped cards. I think the oval will work better for like 3x4 pockets, but I kind of wish they were just plain round. But all the different colors of the kit there. And we've got a whole bunch of die cuts. Tons of die cut numbers. I'm not going to get those all out. I like the size. Then we've got a bunch of tags here for counting things. So it looks like just 2 plain ones. Then we've got just a few, a lot, this many times, and life and numbers to make a little page. We've got it's little things that count. In the end, it's not the years in your life that count, it's the life in your years. And many of the things you count don't count. Many of the things you can't count really count, which is Albert Einstein. Then you've got steps, cups, miles, books, texts, and minutes. And then when I started counting my blessings, like this is like a little big, granted, but you can like have it going off the edge there. Cute. And I've got these details 1 through 7. I was gonna say it feels like 1 and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 through 10. I guess I should put them back in order because they were not in order. Lots of stuff in this kit. And it's so universal, it doesn't all have to be used on this project. And then this is so awesome. So we've got the by the numbers, some, I can't even think of the words, but percentage signs and graphics, dollar signs to help tell those number stories, plus signs, equals, in a variety of colors. And then this large font, 1 through 10, I believe. Yeah. These are going to be great for like a beach vacation album to count like the days I was there. I just like to make a intro page for each day. And then we've got trips, cups, and different things that you can count. Months, miles, meals, sleeps, hours, years, walks, books, and weeks. So yeah, like I said, just a really fun set of products for the numbers kit. This is one that would be a good idea to pick up in digital for all these words and graphics and stuff for other projects. Okay, that's all the numbers kits. And finally, the main kit. I love the tiny words on here, all ing words. Again, I will definitely save this and use it. Love these stitch felt pockets, they are so cute. Now, I will be honest, I am not a massive scallop person, so I might cut, because there's like scallops everywhere in this kit, just to help cut it down a little. Plus, it's a lot harder to like match the photo to the other side when you have scallops, so we'll see what I decide to do. But I've got all the different, I'm trying to decide how I want to use these, because these would be great for like a really large stamp or a number. And then like, I always like to do my meals every day, you know, breakfast, lunch, dinner is a nice easy one. Or you could do like AM, PM today, AM, PM remember, morning, afternoon, evening is a really good one to help like, that'd be even great for blocking your journaling, because you could do morning, afternoon, evening that way. So many different ideas that just came to me. I do kind of miss the years when we had like tons of embellishment options though, because that's more fun for me than just like paper. But I've got something from today and the coordinating colors of the kit with all coordinating colors for the scallops and anything. So I was trying to say. And then we've got, this is another thing where maybe I could do my breakfast, lunch, and dinner on here. And then I could do the morning, afternoon, evening on there for the journaling. That might be a little easier because then I could just do a little snippet of my meal that day. Might be easier to use on that one. And of course we have our Monday cards. Like I would love, I guess there's a lot of places for journaling, but then we've got the one of everything and then 1 week, 7 days card. We have these transparent, I don't want to say they look like gravestones, but that's kind of like the shape that they reminded me of. Like the half circle on top. Kind of fun because you can make that stick out. You can punch a little hole, put some ribbon on it. But just a bunch of different quotes that all say, remember this at the top. One of every color to coordinate. When something goes wrong in your life, just yell plot twist and move on. And of course, these are super cute. So adorable. I always forget like how easy it would really be to make something like this, but it's just so much easier when they make it for you. And this is another thing too that you can like, so see, these are not, I guess they are kind of in these two are the only two that are like mixed. I did not change them, that's how they were. I was gonna say you could mix and match, but I feel like something like this I would want to coordinate. Just looks really good. And then you'd have to figure out something on the back or put a photo on the back. It's like that doesn't really match, but neither does that. It's like brighter, so I'm thinking about switcherooing those two. Yeah, super cute. I'll figure out where to put them. If they're going to be on an intro page or if they're going to go on photos. With 6x8, I always feel like it's a little harder to put stuff like this onto a big photo. With the way I crop and take photos, at least. And I love this sticker sheet. This is a great idea. I've been wanting something more mix and match color like that. And then the chipboards for this one I'm really excited about too. Love these with her handwriting. Love these. The 1 week. And these are all really cute too. Just to provide some continuity throughout the whole project. So that is a look at the week in life. I will be sharing my 2024 week in life video soon. Normally I would have like process videos for each day, and then last year it really did batch processing way more than I ever have in the past, so it kind of just didn't work out that way. So I will be getting that video up to share soon as well. Bye for now.